Roger, Mission Control. This is Mission Control to the launch vehicle. This is launch vehicle. We'd like to respond to a 3-7 checklist requested by Mission Center Control. Over. Roger, launch vehicle. Stand by. We'll prepare the checklist for rundown. And then for you. All right, we're situated here ready for liftoff. Checklist A71 Beta Niner. Roger, launch vehicle. The systems checklist proceeding as follows. Ceiling 300 Alpha and all systems are go. VTR recorders engaged and running. Over. Roger, all systems. Delta 999.113 time and counting. We request an Allison check on the 37 hydrogen unit.
Command module ready. Prepare for liftoff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Command module ready. Prepare for liftoff. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Activate K-1 agenda. Epilogue.
Command module ready. Prepare for liftoff.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to K-1 Agenda, episode 137. Today is December 16th, 2022. Welcome, as I said, to the K-1 Agenda. This episode is special, and it's called Generations episode. First of all, I am feeling accomplished with now doing 5 days a week of 48 minutes of cardio workout. That's 5 days a week. It's a tough one. I aim to stick to it, and also eating, I would say, 85 to 90% better than I ever used to eat before. So everything is, I have a lot more energy and I feel a lot better. And now I'm looking to do this for the long haul, for the rest of my life. I'll splurge on, pizza, something like that, maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that, just can't eat all that stuff anymore. Can't eat a lot of junk food and just, try to, not to eat that much and just, excuse me. Excuse me. Just try to eat more food and take care of that stuff as far as leaving all that junk food out, period. Tomorrow, tomorrow's going to be rough because I'm attending my Uncle Cokie's funeral tomorrow. And this is my favorite uncle. He was the bomb. He was an awesome, amazing man who was just man, fun to be around and was always there as long as I can remember, man. I think my mother told me he actually took my mom to the hospital when I was born. So I have to check back with her on it, but I think she did tell me that because my mother and father, when they first came to Detroit, they lived with my uncle, and that's my father's oldest brother. So he's been there, all my life. I love him. I got to spend some time with him before he passed away. And He was a special dude. I'll talk about that a little bit more in some later on in this episode, but it's gonna be a tough one because he was the dude. He was the GOAT. If you don't know what the GOAT is, that's the greatest of all time. My man was. He had so many women, it was ridiculous. I remember just so many girlfriends, man. Just he was amazing. It wasn't just that. He was just a cool guy. He never got rattled. You know, I love that about him. It was just so cool. I mentioned last week, if you're not familiar with NFTs, please go below and check out where you can purchase my first NFT. It's entitled KT-DR1, and it's with Damien, Roach, and Neave out of the UK. It's available now. If you want to purchase it, you can purchase it below. Right now, here I'll give you a quick glimpse of it, and you can see a little piece of my NFT. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that and you will go support me, purchase it. All those links are below at where you can purchase the NFT. Also, brand new, out now on the Aural Mining 2 project, which is on the Harbonder label by my buddy Strand. You can purchase this, only available digital copy. Pick this up. This is from the Aural Mining project. I have 2 tracks on there. It's called Sector 9. Plan of Escape. God, what's the other track called? It's called, oh my God, what is it called? Plan of Escape. Sorry, Plan of Escape. I will give you here's a little cut of Plan of Escape. And this track is really, these tracks are cool because once again, I've been telling you every week, this is a track that the guys from Strand came in with, you know, and picked. They wanted to pick something, that's why it's called Aural Mining. They wanted to pick something
my plan,
each artist.
my plan of escape. It's
Also
time
proud to be a part of this.
to make my plan of escape. It's time to make my plan of escape. It's time to make my plan of escape. It's time to make my plan of escape. It's time.
Okay. Also, pick up the brand new PBX-36 Fragments EP by Optic Nerve. This is available on white vinyl, a limited edition white vinyl, and also available digitally on MP3 downloads or flat files, wave files, everywhere. Just look up my title, look up the title of the track, you can buy it. But this is special edition available on wax with a full color cover. Pick this up. Fragments. I'm gonna play a track from it right now. Check out this track. This track is called Linear Motion. Check it out. Hope you like it. Please pick this up. I have, we've actually repressed more, and I've actually got more of the white vinyl, which is very rare to get the same color vinyl twice from Archer Records because he has to order it. It takes a while to get it. I'm so glad he still had some left, and I was able to press more. So pick this up. This is a collector's edition. Pick it up now. Fragments, Optic Nerve for all your minimalists who like all the minimal techno and the Optic Nerve stuff that's a little bit more danceable and minimal. Pick it up. I'm so proud of this track. I'm proud of this whole EP, my artwork, everything. It came out exactly the way I wanted it. And anyone who knows, I do all my own artwork, pictures, photos, all that. And I'm so proud of this project. Thank you. Also, pick up. I will be probably talking to him next week. He'll be back from his tour. Check out the PBX-35 Unidentifiable EP, and I'll be checking him out next week. I'm gonna call him, waiting for him to get back from his tour. DJ Maaco and myself, DJ K-1. This is the Unidentifiable EP. It's available on vinyl as well as MP3 download.
Take it from the top.
Please check this out. Here is the enigmatic, the so talented DJ Maaco. Check it out. Here's this track. Also, check out my track on my computer, the same EP. Check it out.
K-1.
Remember, please pick that up. It's available on vinyl and also on MP3. Also, remember, I do a monthly interview every month. The next interview comes up in January, but if you like to catch up on the old interviews, you can check out episode 126, which is, I'm sorry, 100. That's right. Eddie Fowlkes episode is 126. Check out episode 131 with Brian Boyer. Also check out Kech Harrington of Strand as episode 122 and Brian Bonds on episode 135. Every month I'm going to be doing some special interviews with some special people. I have a whole lot more surprises to show you. Next month will be Ivan, and everybody know who Ivan is. Ivan has been with me from day one, helping out. That's my guy, that's my brother, love you. Everybody get ready. Next month, January, is Ivan. Also, remember, new Alien FM coming out in 2023, studio sessions ongoing. Tony's working on some stuff at his studio. I'm working on some stuff in my studio, and then we get together and the minds click and we put everything together. That's how it's always been for Alien FM. And if you're not familiar with Alien FM, go check us out on social media so you can get those past releases on vinyl and past releases in digital format. Thank you. I don't know, I'm sneezing today. Also, remember, coming up in 2023, I will be doing some K-1 DJ dates. I'm putting together a tour for the spring and summer, so get ready for some K-1 DJ dates. I'll be back out DJing to promote all Puzzlebox and all other electro music that I'm into, and some supporters of some very amazing electro and techno music that from artists all over the world. Thank you, and I will be checking you out in your country. I'll be coming soon. Also, if you're interested in booking Optic Nerve for a live show, please contact Daniel and Connect Bookings, and he will sort you out. Thank you. Puzzlebox Records. Puzzlebox Records is my label. It's been around since 1995. That's when it was started. I just want to let people know, if you want to buy any of the old music that we have, some repressings and some new stuff that we're pressing, because we're going to be pressing old stuff, some more old repressings as well. Please contact distribution at puzzleboxrecords.com, and we will sort you out with a wholesale order. First off, PBX-34, which is K-1 meets Marty Bonds. That's the Cosmic Flight EP. The latest release. Pick that up. It's been doing very well. It's on a lot of DJs lists and stuff, and top 10 lists. So I'm very proud of that. That track of Marty's, man, To Fly is awesome. So please pick that up. Also, PBX-TR3 Optic Nerve Trilogy Wave. That's from the Trilogy Wave 3 EP set. This is Wave 3. It's back in stock, and it's directly from us now. You can buy it directly from us. It was originally only being distributed by Rubber Duck Records out of Glasgow, but now we have it back and we're exclusively distributing it ourselves. And you got to get that track. The track on there is called The Gateway. It's a very unique optic nerve track I did back in the 90s. Also, pick up PBX-230. That's the Alien FM double pack, original double pack called The Original Broadcast. It's repressed and back in stock. Pick that up. Also, pick up PBX-32 Stargazing EP, K-1 featuring the awesome Doppler effect. Pick that up. It's on color vinyl as well, limited edition color vinyl. Also, pick up PBX-3 Face Your Fate with the great writings of Black Tony, and it's also an acapella on here, so pick that up. Also, pick up PBX-8.5 Electropathics EP, repressing in stock now. That features the track Detroit Parties Rock Like This. Also, pick up PBX-4, the Automaton EP with the tracks Techno's on My Mind, Nemesis, and Oscillator. Also, pick up Modular World K-1 EP. This is my K-1 electro funk, more minimalized. Pick that up. It's called Modular World, and that's PBX-29. Also, pick up the third release for Alien FM, which is called Monochromatic Images, featuring the vocals from Kayla McKnight, Black Tony, and K-1. Pick that up. Also, pick up PBX-31 Voice Modulation from the album Mad Scientist. AUX88 presents The Mad Scientist. Pick that up. We will be putting out more EPs from my releases with AUX88 from that Mad Scientist album. This was a great track done by Tommy Hamilton. Also, PBX-33 Strand meets Optic Nerve. We have a few of those left, so pick those up. They did quite well, but we do have a few more left, and we want to get those out. So thank you. And once again, if you have any questions and you'd like to talk to us about getting these records in your record store and you want to get it wholesale, please hit up distribution@puzzleboxrecords.com. Thank you. Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to let you know that now the Optic Nerve t-shirts is available. Alien FM t-shirts is available. All my designs I did formerly when I was in AUX88, all the designs I did for Direct Beat Classics, all the Detroit designs I did, you can get them in t-shirts, hoodies, baseball shirts, coffee mugs, phone cases, laptop bags, everything is available. And you can order this and have pretty good, reasonable shipping because the t-shirts are printed in countries all around the world. So please take note. Here's the link, and you can buy all the material. And keep watching out because I have a sale twice a month where it's 35% off everything in the store. So thank you once again for supporting, and look for those new designs coming. Thank you. K-1 out. Question of the week. This week's question, this is cool. This isn't even a musical question or studio question. Somebody asked me, what is it like to be a father, and do you like being a father? If you have any more questions, I meant to say that. Please email me at puzzlebox@puzzleboxrecords.com, and I'll sort you out with the answer. Once again, the question is, what is it like to be a father, and do you like being a father? Man, that's a great question. To be honest with you, I've always wanted to have daughters or daughters. And I got my wish. I have two daughters. My first born is Keisha, and my second one is Kaylin. And man, it's great being a father, man. I had an amazing time growing up with both. I had an amazing time with seeing their growth early on. I spent more time with Kaylin, my youngest, but my two daughters, man. You would think if you saw them, you'd be like, they're related. It's amazing that that I got a chance to be a father, and I'm very proud of both of them. And man, they're beautiful ladies. That's what I like. They're ladies, man, and they're very meticulous, in their appearance, and they take pride in how they look. And I love that. They're just little divas, man, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. But great question, man. Getting a little misty-eyed because I wish that I could spend more time with them now that they're older and they got their own lives. I don't see them as much, but love them, love being a father. And everybody out there, if you have any more questions, please email puzzlebox@puzzleboxrecords.com. Thank you. Old pic and video. I've been reminiscing, man. I want to put some more pictures up. I've been reminiscing, and me and my father, my mother, we've been thinking a lot about my brother. And I want to put up I call this Brothers Part 2. I'm putting up some more pictures. This is some pictures of me and my brother. We're not twins. And it's so funny. I remember now when we were growing up, my parents used to dress us the same all the time. And I was always a little bit taller than my brother, which that was a problem. He didn't like that at all. But I was always taller. And here's some pictures of us, man. In these outfits, dude. It's hilarious. But, every time I see these, man, I get a warm feeling in my heart. I'm always excited. I be cracking up. It's just funny to see these pictures, man, because we had so much fun growing up, man. Our Christmas tree was ridiculous. We had so much stuff, man. And we had a lot of fun. I mean, I'm talking about brothers. All brothers used to fight in roughhouse, man. We used to have some battles, man. It was so much competition. It was so funny. But these pictures is so funny. And what I wanted to say was, once again, I always mention this at the end of my shout outs on every video. If you know my brother, if you've seen him, his name is Mark Antonio Tucker. He's 58 now. He's my older brother. Please contact me at puzzleboxrecords.com so we can, get my brother back into our family, man. And once again, man, Merry Christmas wherever you at, bro. Love you, man. We can't be spending no more Christmases apart, man. Love you, and I hope that you reach out and get in contact. Thoughts of the week. This week's thoughts of the week is generations. Once again, generations. Man, generations. This whole week, man, has been a trip with the planning and just thinking about it every day. The death of my Uncle Cokie, who I mentioned last week. I mentioned this for thoughts of the week as generations. I want to show you some pictures of, my family, Tucker family, my family affiliation with the Mays family, man. All these different people, man. Generations are so important, and I want to go into saying this. Generations. I thought about this, and when I say generations, I mean don't think of the old generation as being something like, oh, that's just old school, no, nobody do that. No, man. Take time to get to know your elders and older people and learn things, man. Learn about, how to cook. Learn about the history. Learn about, some of the things they did, man. You'd be shocked to find out what type of life they had and all the stuff they had to endure and everything they've been through and things they've done. Just, sit down and listen. Stop with being so carefree. Your day is super fast and you want to go hang out and go do all this, man. No, some of these old values, man, is the best values. I mean, because right now we living in sort of a cold world where people just don't really care. So I would just advise you with this generation is please just get to know your elders, man. And I want to end this episode. I found this, man, and I try to take pictures and videotape all family events. I want to end this with on this generations episode. Here's a snippet of my Uncle Cokie talking at his birthday party. I think this was probably at his 80th birthday party. Please check this out, and love you, Uncle Cokie.
Kids now, and you can't get them to sit down. Their parents want to jump on them if you test time. See, they will whoop you in and bring you home. You got another one. We had one thing that I remember my parents telling me. We had a neighbor named Miss Cole. If she saw you, or if she didn't see you, on this one question they would ask us, you call him Miss Cole's alive? And you say, no, well, you done it. What the argument, that's you. So thank you, and I appreciate everything that you have done.
Shout outs. As I say every week, please take a look at this picture. This is my brother. He's 58. His name is Mark Antonio Tucker. He's very outgoing, very talented. My brother can build anything. He's very smart, very young looking. He's always been very young looking. He looks younger than I am. He would be a person that he probably would be hanging out in the gym. He's very muscular. He's very all about his health and everything. So please, if you know my brother, please reach out to me at Puzzlebox at puzzleboxrecords.com so we can find my brother. Love you, brother. And tired of talking about the past. We want to see you so we can make more stories to tell in the future. Thank you. On that note, I just want to give a special heavenly shout out because tomorrow I have to go to this. Special heavenly shout out to my Uncle Cokie. His name is James E. Tucker. Man, what can I say about my Uncle James? Just so many things I can say. Just the most honest person. And when I say honest, I mean he'll sit you down. As long as I can remember being a little boy, he sit you down, he talk to you, answer any questions you got, and he gonna give it to you straight. I always love that about all my uncles, man. When they talk to you, oh no, they don't sugarcoat nothing. Boom, they gonna just tell you. There was some things I probably shouldn't have heard when I was younger, but you know, I was from a different generation. It's like, hey man, if they tell you don't do this, you don't do it. You just don't do it. If they tell you to do something, you did it. Simple as that. And you know, this man was all about one thing he always did. He always stayed in contact with me or you, and I feel so bad. With me doing music and stuff over the years, my uncle was the kind of guy, he'll just pop up over the house. He'll just drive over, come over. You know what he come to do? Just come to see what you're doing, how you doing, how's things going? How's things going with your trip? Where you been last? You know, never about him. It was always about you. And I miss that a lot of times. You know, I probably could have called him back when I didn't take the time to call him back. I think about that, you know, to this day. But I'm glad I got to spend time with him in his last days, and I told him how I felt about him. I told him how I felt about him. Spent time with him, and you know, just reminisced, and just man, he was a fighter, man. And I know that seeing him in the hospital where he was, that's not the place he wanted to be. Because my uncle was a busybody, man. He drove, he did everything himself. He was everywhere, in places he shouldn't have been. Hanging around in the hood, he would go just stand around, you know. You know how you, in the hood, how you see older men, they just get together and they'd be sitting by a party store, just talk. That was my uncle. He's sitting there with his old friends, they sitting around talking or whatever. And he would always go, you know, buying things. His favorite dinner, he loved beans. Oh my God, this man loves some soul food. I can go on and on talking about my uncle, but I will mostly remember him for being, like I said, very attentive. When you're talking, he listened. He listened, and that's what I always liked about him. Even when we was a little kid, he never be like, "Get on out of here, go on somewhere." It was never that. He always had time for you, no matter what. "Hey, Uncle Cokie, how you doing?" He said, "Hey, how you doing?" And he talked to you. That's what he was always about. Love you, man. Love you, Uncle Cokie. There'll never be another, man. He was the greatest. Thank you for being there for me, and I always liked it because he made me feel like he was proud of me. Love you, man, and rest in heaven. On that note, I was already talking to my father this morning. I've been up since about 4:30. I talked to my cousin Robbie, and been up since 4:30 this morning. Worked out at about 6:30. Talked to my father at about 7, and that's what we were talking about. He's just telling me old stories about my uncle. Man, this has been some kind of week. Episode 137 is dedicated to my Uncle Cokie. Love you. And on that note, thank you everybody for being a part of the K-1 Agenda, episode 137. And another thing on social media, thank you everybody who reached out and said, condolences to me and for my uncle. Thank you, man. People from all over the world. There's so many on the Keith Tucker page and the Keith Tucker K1 fan page. Thank you so much, because you didn't have to do that. Everybody, you took the time to go out and say condolences and send prayers. Man, thank you. Much appreciated. And this is going to be a rough one, but I can only think of my uncle with a smile, man. He was a lovely man. Rest easy, Uncle Cokie. And I just wanted to say, everyone, please hit that subscribe button for YouTube, and please subscribe to my page. I really have enjoyed all the support I've been getting, but hey, like this and subscribe to this page. Keith Tucker K1. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you.